a Hope everyone's enjoying so far. Everyone in this room, grab something to eat, grab a seat. We're just getting the program started. There's so much things to eat here. Those at home who are watching, I hope you have something nice and delicious as well that you're eating while you watch this. A big night ahead. There's so much to say, a few interviews to have, and also a lot of chizuk, but most importantly, a lot of donations. So if you haven't yet donated, please pull out your phone, give a nice donation. Every dollar counts. If you're at home, if you already donated, donate again. My name is Yaakov Langer, and originally, I am from Brooklyn myself, and I've realized that Brooklyn has changed, and for a lot for the better, and maybe not also for the better. But one of the things I really appreciated is I saw this tonight. I knew I allocated time to get here. I actually got a flat tire. We'll talk about that a little later. But I thought for sure I'm going to be circling around looking for parking. I found a parking spot within 2 minutes of looking for parking, which, growing up, I didn't think that was possible. I know we're not in Flatbush, but my point is, I think one of the side points, what we're trying to do here with Bonei Olam of Flatbush is, of course, we want babies, but we also want to repopulate Flatbush. That's part of what we're trying to do over here. We could use it. A lot of people moved out to Five Towns, to Lakewood, so it's a bonus. It's a bonus thing that we're doing over here. Now, as many of us know, there's a new mayor of New York. Well, it's the elephant in the room. He's a new mayor. And, in the past few years, unfortunately, we've seen a lot of anti-Semitism come out. And I hold that one of the biggest things, one of the biggest miracles that exists right now is the fact that the world does not understand where the real anti-Semitism should be. It should really be directed towards Bonei Olam. Now, let me explain. There's a lot of people saying, okay, about Yisrael, about this and that. There's a lot of things that they're saying about the Yidden. But if they really understood it, they would know that if there's a Yiddish baby being born, a nice Jewish baby being born, that be'etzem is not what they want. And Bonei Olam is saying, we don't care, we're going to continue, we're going to make a lot of people in Klal Yisrael, a lot of babies, a lot of families, and Baruch Hashem, Baruch Hashem. Now, I really did get a flat tire. I'm not making it up. I got a flat tire. I allocated enough time to get here. But Baruch Hashem, Mikam Kol Yisrael, of course, Chaverim came in, and they helped me. I realized after, I didn't even get the name of the person who helped me. He came within 15 minutes, helped me, got my tire, and I'm here. And I didn't plan on saying this, but of course, we all know someone in our life. It could be a family member, it could be a friend, a relative, that unfortunately they're struggling, they're trying to start the family, and it's not going the way they planned. But we all try helping them out. But Mikam Kol Yisrael, there's so many times where we're donating towards Bonei Olam, specifically in this case, Bonei Olam Flatbush. Yeah, we know who we're helping, but also there's 99% of the time we don't know who we're helping, but we know we're helping another Yid. And that's what Klal Yisrael is about. And, very often, we could see, okay, we helped, we donated, and Baruch Hashem, a few years later, they had a baby. There's so many times people, we don't even know that they were struggling. Whenever we're donating to Bonei Olam, we should just know that we don't even see half or even 90% of the picture. All the babies that are being born from the families that we don't know. And there's a lot more to say, a lot of interviews to do tonight, but I'd like to introduce one of the most talented Jewish singers out there, the wickedly talented Alex Clare, who is going to come up here and play us some Geschmacka music. And if you're watching this at home, if you haven't donated yet, go ahead and give a donation. You already donated? Donate it again. The people that are here, you're enjoying, you could pull out your phones. If you have a phone, I think you probably do, you could donate again. And yeah. And we're going to get ready for Alex Clare. He's getting ready in the background over there with the music. By the way, throughout the night, if you want to donate, we're going to be reading the most special messages on that board. So if you're watching this at home or even here and you want to see, we'll shout it out. As ludicrous as it might be, we're going to shout it out. So your donation, it has to be a $100 donation at least. Baruch Hashem, the Fishman family just donated $10,000. We are proud to join Rabbi Bachner and Bonei Olam in supporting such a wonderful cause. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Our goal is 1.5 million. We're at 1.36 right now, 91% there. And hopefully after this set, we're going to be closer to 100%. And we're just getting started, just warming up. Without further ado, the wickedly talented Alex, Claire, and crew.
Thank you so much. Good evening. Mi hoish chofetz chayim ohev yamim lirois tohiv. Mi hoish chofetz chayim ohev yamim lirois tohiv. Tzoleh shon chameira usfasecha midaber mirman shumeira asetoy bakishalom verafeu mi hoish chofetz chayim chofetz chayim mi hoish chofetz chayim chofetz chayim yamam oh yamam oh yamam oh a man that desires life, sees the good, loves the days. Who is the man who desires life, sees the good, loves the days? Hold your tongue from speaking evil, and your lips from deceiving. Turn from the bad and do good. Seek out peace, pursue it. Mi hoish chofetz chayim chofetz chayim mi hoish chofetz chayim chofetz chayim. Don't watch the bad, just do good. Oh, there's so much good to do. Be always hope it's high. Don't watch the bad, just do good. Oh, 'cause there's so much good to do. Turn from the bad and just do good. So much good. Ish achofetz chayim. Ufarazda, Yama Vakema Tafona, Vava Negba Farazda, Yama Vakema Tafona, Vanegba. Ufarazda, Yama Vakema Tafona, Vava Negba Ufarazda. Yama veken matzufona vanegba. Spread out, spread light, spread love all around the world. Spread out, spread light, spread love all around the world. Spread out, spread light, spread love all around. Spread out, spread light, spread love all around the world. Spread out, spread light, spread love all around the world. Spread out, spread light, spread love all around the world. Ufalasti yama 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 vakematafona vanegba yama vakematafona vanegba yama vakematafona vanegba Safona vanegba Uvarasta 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 Kavani Yaakov Uvarasta. Spread out, spread light, spread love all around the world. Spread out, spread light, spread love all around the world. Spread out, spread light, spread love all around the world. Ufalasti yama 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 yama. Ufalasti yama 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 yama. Thank you so much.
Okay, we're going to do a very special interview now. But before that, I just want to wish a very, very happy birthday. I'm not going to say who it is, but baby number 37 38 and 39 from Bonei Olam. This is many, many years ago. Baby number 38, it's triplets. Baby number 38 is here. It is their 24th birthday. Tonight, January 7th, 24 years ago, they were born, and it was because of the generous people in this crowd and at home watching this that they were able today to celebrate their birthday. We want many more babies, many more twins, triplets, single baby. It's all good. Okay, get ready. We're gonna have this interview now. I think I'm sitting over here with someone very special. I host a podcast called Inspiration for the Nation. So it's easy to say that I could sometimes get jaded. You know, I heard a lot of inspiration. I'm not exaggerating. When I had this phone call with this next person that we're gonna talk to, Pashat had tears in my eyes. He has a very moving, very powerful story, and more than that, what he did with his own story and how he took that to help others is really, really incredible. Shia, could you please come up over here? Round of applause for Shia Overlander. Round of applause. Because Shia's first language is Yiddish, I'm gonna now do the whole thing in Yiddish. I'm joking, I don't know any Yiddish. Abyssal. Shia, for those who don't know you, could you give a little background as to who you are?
Shia Oberlander is a simple Hasidic Vishnitzinger man, born up in Monsey, and I still live in Monsey, and there's nothing more special than a simple Hasidic man.
Okay, could you take us through the journey of right after you got engaged and how your life took a turn in a direction that you didn't anticipate?
My story starts 2 weeks after my engagement. My color was diagnosed. I just turned 20. I was already back in Israel after my engagement. And my color was diagnosed, and you can imagine there is a color, there's mechitunim. One mechitten has to call the other mechitten, and then there's a chusen. I still remember I received the call. I was in Israel, and my mother was on the phone, and she said, Shia, how are you? Like a regular phone call. And I said, Baruch Hashem, everything is good. And she said to me that the Kala is not feeling well. She went to the hospital, and she needs a small procedure. I trusted my parents. After discussing with Rabbunim, Rebbes, what they should share with me, what not, they decided not to share exactly the details, so they only said to me that something is wrong, not complicated, she just needs a small procedure. And at that moment, I right away chab that there's one thing that I have to do, is to be quiet and understand not to ask any questions and trust them. And I didn't ask any questions. My engagement was 6 months, so this was right after Sikkos. I knew a whole time that my preparations will be differently. I didn't know exactly the details. When I came home from Israel for the chasana, my father had for me a special chusar Rebbe, more special because he knew that I will need special attention. The first visit, when I met my chusar Rebbe, he started to ask me, Shia, what do you know about the Kala? And I said to him, very clearly to him, listen, look at my eyes. I know something is wrong. I don't know the details, and I'm very grateful not telling me the details till now, but don't be afraid. Tell me exactly from A to Z, not today a little, tomorrow a little. Just tell me the story. And he started to explain to me exactly what the diagnosis was and what it's going to be. And in that moment, I knew that my life was going to be very different. I thought I knew what my life was going to be ahead of me. But one thing I knew, that children, maybe yes, maybe no, maybe a different way, not the regular way. And my preparations, the last 2 months for the chasana was, I think, a little different than any regular chusn. The strammel package, that was not important to me. And I knew I'm ready. I will be very honest. One thing that's a little, I think, was very hard for me, in our crowd, there's no talking chus and kala, okay? And I right away felt that I assumed the kala feels guilty that, she's so sick and she's gonna be like, I wanted to give her this message that I'm ready, and I'm ready to build a family, whatever's gonna me build a family. I want to get married, and I'm happy to get married. When people would say to me, by the chasana ofrif, the Eibush is a help, you should build a family, Abayas name Yisrael, they didn't even know what it means to me, but it meant something very special to me. My chippah, when I was crying a little different. I knew before the chasana that I'm going to sit right after the chasana in doctor's offices that most people would not sit there before 5 years after the chasana. Every chusn is getting married with a calendar. I also had a calendar, but a little different calendar. It was basically full of appointments. And that was 4 weeks exactly after my chasana. I was already in the doctor's office. And the doctor, we needed to try to do some stuff for family planning. And by the first scan, I was 4 weeks, together with my wife. And the doctor is doing the scan, and he right away saw that things are not looking well, and it's back. You could imagine, I'm a Vishnu Tzabucher, not even any word English, nothing. And the doctor feels he has a couple. They came for one reason to the office, and now they figured out something else. Bonei Olam was already involved back then. And he right away called the Bonei Olam counselor, Rabbi Bachner, that he should explain to me, he should, give over the news, because he felt it's going to be just easier for me and my wife. This was 4 weeks after the chasana. And of course, we needed to schedule again surgery. And basically, every time that we wanted to start to build, try to do something to build a family, something else came. Should it be about every 6 months, it came back, another surgery. I still remember some of the surgeries was in COVID, and the reception by the surgery check-in was recognizing me that a few months ago I was here. She saw I'm young, she saw my wife, and she was like, it was certain COVID rules. She just had the rechmunas on me. I don't know why, but I do know why. It was interesting that she, I assume there's hundreds of surgeries every day, but she recognized me. I still remember, it was about 4 times, okay? Every time we tried again, it's back, surgery. In a certain point, I felt that Hashem doesn't want, probably I should have kids, because literally every time we started, something came up. It was one time that we scheduled a new visit, a new plan, and on the way to the doctor, it was early morning, with a lot of good hopes to that appointment. We had a major crash, and my wife broke the spine. I needed to have surgery on my feet. That was 2021, and she's still suffering from that spine. Means twice a week physical therapy. I still remember laying on the grass early morning on the garden state before anyone came. I was not able to move. She was not able to move. She was laying. The only thing that I had in my mind that there's 2 people that I can call. One is the doctor that I'm not coming because I'm on the way to the emergency room. And the next person is basically my Bonei Olam counselor, that everything is again stopped. So you can imagine what it means laying on the floor after all this. I'm not able to move, she's not able to move. We thought this is the end. And this is one person, my Bonei Olam counselor, that there's nothing more that I can share, that it needs to stop. One important thing that I had during all these stories, it was already after I had my baby. I will share it later, but I had, Baruch Hashem, a baby. In the middle of the pregnancy, every time she was like extremely sick, okay? She was in the hospital a few times. I mean, a lot of times, not a few times. I still remember once that was COVID, and she was laying almost dead. It was the middle of the pregnancy, and they didn't let me in. I don't know why, but I called my brother in London. It was a very funny story. And I told him, and I don't know why he decided he's gonna try something funny. He called in Colombia to the nurse station, just regular, and basically said that he runs the biggest hospital in London. And if you're not letting in this couple to be with the patient, blah, blah, blah. 2 minutes later, two nice guys with suits comes out and looks for Mr. Oberlander. And they just came to me, who's this Mr. Oberlander? And when the shift changed, the nurses, I heard on this guy, his brother's like major guy in London, the biggest hospital in London. It was literally a mess, you know, that was nothing, I'm not true as is. This was a little smile from Hashem. And I mean, there's a lot to talk, but you know, ask whatever you want. It's,
So you gave us your personal story, and I appreciate you condensing it so much, because there's so many details. But you didn't stop there. Could you explain to everyone here what Heartbeats is and why you're so passionate about it?
So after my story, because she had so many, you know, each medical condition developed another medical condition. So she had a very unique situation. So I was basically involved in anything related that a woman can suffer, she basically had. So right after my baby, Rabbi Bachner called me for a meeting, and he asked me if I want to join the Bonei Olam family and the staff. And of course said, let me hear. Rabbi Bachner felt that childless was lacking something very important. There's a lot of good organizations, a lot of good people. Someone focusing on pregnancy-related complications, or strictly focus on women's health, not infertility. For example, high risk has main two scenarios, maternal and fetal issues. So many people, it's not that they suffer from infertility, they have a pre-existing medical condition, should it be a cardiac issue, a pulmonary issue, whatever issue it is, and the doctor's just saying you're not able to have children. These cases, are, you know, no one is taking care of them. You know, medicine 20 years ago in today's days is very different. There can be the biggest cardiologist, but he has no clue about cardiology and pregnancy, because 20 years ago when he trained, most of the very sick cardiac babies that was born was not able to make it till pregnancy, you know, till they should carry a pregnancy. So when the doctor trained, he's a good cardiologist, but the knowledge for them in pregnancy is limited. And there's only a handful of people that they have the knowledge to understand, is it safe or not, and how to manage that. So all these kind of issues, should it be in pregnancy, a mother develops any condition, either maternal or fetal, you know, someone goes to the 20-week scan, the brain is not developing, the heart is not developing, or any other issue, all these cases, there wasn't anyone in class sort of really focused. Bonei was doing this for the last 20 years, but someone to focus only on that was Rabbi Bachner's focus, that I should be able to, you know, jump in. That's one part of what Heartbeat is doing. The next part is, you know, the general woman's health. Any gynecological issue, should it be menopause, urogynecology, there's so much that a woman can suffer, but it wasn't a strict person to focus on that. And that's what Heartbeat is doing. And most of the time, when some people are asking, what's the reason Bonei Olam should do it? Okay, I always say Bonei Olam means building worlds. Anything that takes the world should be built. That's Bonei Olam. It's not only infertility.
We're going to end off with this question. Shia, for someone who struggled to have children, and Bonei Olam was there, and now that you're on the other side of Baruch Hashem being a parent, and also you're on the staff of Bonei Olam, and you're involved and you're helping, someone at home, there's thousands of people watching, what's something that they need to understand about when they contribute to Bonei Olam, what they are actually doing?
Very good question. It's not going to be possible for someone that didn't went through to understand and feel what it means to give. Even myself, I went through a lot. I think it's a lot. I always thought, okay, I will be able to understand when a patient calls me. Even this week, someone from London called me because she listened to my story somewhere, and she had a very similar story. Also, she had a cancer. Then she had, fertility preservation. Then she had a pregnancy that ended up not making because the baby didn't have any kidneys. And she called me. She somehow this week listened to my story and she saw what I'm doing. And this week is officially the due date of that pregnancy that was saved after the cancer that wasn't, be able to make this pregnancy. And I thought I will be able to understand that person. It's not possible because everyone is unique. Every person, every story is unique. The only thing that I'm able to say, there's one thing that keeps me pushing my work. When I see every day my child, my Zisa Yingele, when you see that, when someone that, that struggled for it, it gives a little passion. And if someone should understand it, it's not possible. They should never, no one should understand it.
Wow. Please, everyone here, give a hand of applause for Shia for sharing that. And if you're watching this at home, we are at 1.39. We're 92% there. Please, please, please help us get to the goal. We are so close, and we are getting there. We're going to next have something. We have a special message coming up.
Can I say something?
Yes, please.
I have the mic.
Yes. The mic is yours.
I'm saying to Hashem Yisborach every day, Hashem Yisborach, I'm so grateful for giving me my child. And every day I say, Hashem Yisborach, thank you for giving me the good doctors to be the right shlichim, to be a part of my child. And I know who the doctors are. And I say every day, thank you Hashem, to give me the right organization that was a part of the shlichim for my child. And I know who this organization is. There's one person that every day I think, who is that person that I still miss the thank you for him? That it could be, he was sitting 4 years ago, and he gave the $10,000, the $50,000, whatever donation it was, and that $15,000 went to my child. So listen, if someone is in this crowd, I'm saying to him, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Woo. Beautiful. Really, really powerful. Next up, little change of plans. We're going to have the man of the hour, Rabbi Bachner, for a short interview. %. We're so close to 1.4. If those of you at home could help us get to that goal, we're getting there. Slowly but surely.
First of all, Shalom Aleichem. Shalom Aleichem first of all.
Aleichem shalom.
I just want to say a few words before I start.
Please.
My dear audience, I am so proud, and I would like in public to tip my hat for Rabbi Oberlander. the crowd in this room doesn't have a clue what this human being is all about. I always was wishing in the back of my mind I would like to find people working for Bonei Olam in the caliber of Rabbi Olam. Shia, I want to tell you that I think of you all the time. I'm very proud of you, Shia. The Rabbi should helfen. Life should be easy for you. You should be zoiche to build a bias, nemmen wie so many kinderlich Gesundheit, Shia.
Amen.
As long as I have the mic in the hand, would like to thank everybody in person. It means so much to me, everybody that is here. It really means a lot. And there are two people which I ask permission to give my personal shout out, because these two people are very special to us, to me and to Bonei Olam. And the first one is my dear friend from many years, Arumi the Bando from Pomegranate. Arumi is not the only biggest donor that we have in Flatbush for Bonei Olam, but he is also a personal friend. Whenever I go down, I'm in trouble, I have a friend standing beside. He's always available whenever. Anything that he can do to make Bonei Olam grow without any pain, unnecessary pain. And the next person that I would like to make a personal shout out is a person that we all knew, is Mr. B.Z. Weiss Uliva Shulam. B.Z. has left us in a very young age, which was so painful, and it is still a painful thing every day. We're looking for B.Z. and B.Z. is not here. B.Z., I want you to know I never forgot about you, and I know you never forgot about us. And may this chus from this mitzvah be Megan on your family. We should have zoiche to make simchas easy. And you should shep nachas in Shemayim from all the hard work that you invested in this organization. Yahai zichroi baruch. Okay, I'm here for you.
Okay, let's start off. I think most people know, but they don't know the number. At this point, what is the number of children that Bonei Olam has helped bring into the world?
Just to remind me a second, we ever met?
We've met. We did a podcast a few years ago.
Ah, you're the one that took me on that road. Oh.
I hope it's a good road.
It was a good one, but I had no clue before I sat down on you what a podcast even means. And I was told this is just for the archives of Bonei Olam. Before I came home even, it was out in the street, and I was quite upset because I wasn't prepared. But nevertheless, it did a lot of good in Klal Yisrael.
You did a great job. You and your Rebbetzin both, you're amazing.
Okay.
So how many babies has Bonei Olam helped bring into the world?
So like everything in Klal Yisrael, there's always two answers to the question. The official answer is, at this point, we're up to 14,393 kinderlich. Bli ayin hara. And I want to say, every time I get these numbers, I'll be honest with you, I take off my glasses and I cry. This is not something which I consider as a given. This is thinking back how Hashem chose us to be the shaliach in Klal Yisrael, to bring so much joy for so many people which are in so much pain. The unofficial number is approximately 22,000, because many people, when they do a transfer, which is a little bit hard to explain, they continue on their own, which is not that expensive, but it all stems from the first original treatment that we sponsored. We're approximately up to 22,000 kinderlich bli ayin hara.
Really incredible. So I have a very personal question. You know, we know that, you know, unfortunately you and your Rebbetzin didn't have children of your own. How do you go about your day? You're involved so much with helping others have children, but how do you dance, I guess, between that pain and also the strength to help others?
So I'm not going to be a big shot. I'll be very honest with you. It took me years to work on myself, until I reached a level in my heart and my mind that I'm truly so joyful when I'm accomplishing to bring a baby into a family which was struggling so hard. At this point in life, I find this is a gift from HaKadosh Baruch Hu, and it's the highlight of my life every time that I'm able to be there for people in very, very hard times. We got used to it, we learned, and we learned to appreciate the schus that Hashem gave me. I should be the shaliach for Klal Yisrael.
There's often a lot of tears behind the chesed. What's something that the public that we don't get to see, we don't really know about from behind the scenes?
You know, you asked a very pointy question, and I want to share with you a tiny, tiny episode. I think it was this week, actually. I was visiting many homes in Flatbush with Rabbi Yosef Yemri Lipschitz, and boy, Yosef Yemri, but we should ask him to do this again, over and over again. But anyway, we walked into a home. This person is not here. He did not give me permission to quote his name, but he told me a fantastic short little story. He knows a person that struggled for many, many, many years, unfortunately, to have children. And one time somebody told him, why don't you travel down to New Square and go into the Rebbe of Square and try to get a bracha from him? So pain was too much to bear, so he decided with his wife to come down to the Rebbe. They waited for hours. They went in, it was 1 a.m. The waiting room was empty. This is when they were given permission to come into the Rebbe. The Rebbe was very supportive, cried along with them. So they felt they found a place where they can get some chizik support. So when they came home, they were already planning when they can come back the next time. A few weeks, few months go by. They think to themselves, we went at 1 a.m., it was so late at night, maybe we should come a bit earlier, maybe we'll have a chance to come in earlier. So they left home early, and they were there already many more hours, but still, they only were given a chance to come in 1 a.m. when nobody was there. So the next time he tells his wife, let's leave midday, 12, 1 o'clock, we'll be there 2 o'clock, so many hours, we'll be able to get in earlier. And the same story happens. He found it to be a little bit funny. I mean, he was there for, this is the third time, and always he has to wait till 1 a.m. So he finally got the courage, and he asks the Gabbai, why? Why are you always leaving me for last? Am I different? The Gabbai says, are you really want to hear the truth? He says, yes. I'll tell you. The Rebbe knows that you're coming, because we let the Rebbe know who's here. The Rebbe always asks me, leave this couple for last, because this is so painful for me to hear their matzav, their pain. After they leave my room, I cannot be functioning anymore for anybody. Leave them for the last when I'm ready to close the doors. This is the pain couples going through, struggling with infertility. Infertility does not mean only what people perceive from the outside. It's not only not having children. It comes along with many, many issues that causes an enormous pain for people, especially the Yimim Toivim, and especially in places where you live, where everybody's Kanaina are building families. Yes, it's you know, it's a pain that's almost impossible to explain for people that Baruch Hashem was zeicha to have families on their own.
You're zeicha to make so many simchas. So many people are having simchas now because of you and what Bonei Olam's doing. When you personally attend a bris, maybe a kiddush, at this point, bar mitzvahs, bas mitzvahs, chasanas, what goes through your heart?
So I have a very comical answer to answer you. Many people invite me, but I don't think these people really want me to be there, because when I walk into a simcha, people start asking, what is he doing here? So honestly, I feel I do a bigger chesed. I stay home and I join the simcha from home than rather putting the people under a question mark.
Is there a question, is there a story that happened many years ago, because Bonei Olam's around for so long at this point, that happened to you for so long but still is with you? Not recent. It's been with you for many, many years.
Yes, I have quite a few, because Hashem was many times not just help a couple with their struggle for infertility, were people that were in medical situations which was much more complex than the basic infertility. There are two things in my life that at this point actually are my highlight. One of them is the labs that we run, because in our labs, basically, I'm zoiche to help people which are considered zero in the world of fertility treatment, yet we were zoiche with our labs to bring them to a matzav of having a family. But many, many years ago, I think this is a very interesting point to share with the klal. This goes back approximately, most probably around 17, 18 years ago. I got a call from Eretz Yisrael, from a rabbi, someplace in the Galil. I don't remember the town, I don't remember the name. This rabbi calls me, he tells me, I have to talk to you, I got your number, but whatever we speak has to be strictly confidential. And the rabbi shares with me that he has a mispalel in his shul all the way up north, which at that given time was part of the Mossad in Israel. His name has to be totally not mentioned anywhere because he is at this moment on a very sensitive mission. But they have a very complicated fertility issue, which we had to go through surgeries. It was a long haul. And I need your help to be able to help this person. But remember, you're never going to know who this person is. You're never going to get his name. The government is involved to shield this person from anybody getting to know this. Are you ready? Yeah, I'm always ready. It was very interesting how the Israeli government worked that issue, but the bottom line is this person had to go through surgery, and there were no names on the chart. There was only numbers. It was a very interesting way how they did it. Baruch Hashem, we went through the surgery. Baruch Hashem, he was zoiche. He had a baby. The rabbi called me up. He says, thank you. Mission accomplished. Shalom. A few years later, I had an event. I think it was in Petach Tikva, somebody's personal home. He had a beautiful garden out there with bushes all around. And by 10, 11 o'clock p.m., the party has died down. Everybody's gone home. And I was just still roaming around, I guess, waiting for my car or whatever. And all of a sudden, out of the bushes, walks through a man. I remember he had very light-colored slacks, a woman, and pushing a little baby. I had no clue. I thought this is part of the family coming home to the parents. They come over to me. The man gives me a hug, and he tells me in Ivrit, "Atalo makibi, you don't know who I am, but I want to share with you something." He says, "I'm ready." He says, "You remember a few years ago you helped somebody that was in the Mossad on a mission, and you were not supposed to know who the person was?" Yeah, right away, I remember that story. And I remember this whole medical file. He came to show me the baby that night. He says, "I can't share with you my name." No names exchanged. Please don't introduce me to the host. I just knew you were here tonight. We made this trip to come down to tell you personal thank you. And the rest is history.
It's a really powerful story. When someone contributes money and they're there for the couples in the darkest moments, behind the scenes, what we don't see, what's actually happening for that couple when people in the community step up?
Okay, very good question. When a couple is actually going through, we're talking a little bit more complex issues. When they get a call from the office of Bonei Olam, and many times when it's very complex, it's usually my case, and I let them know, I'm going to tell you, Kinderlich, you're covered, you're fully financially covered, and we can start moving on, whatever we have to do. Bonei Olam always shoots for the top and for the best. We don't compromise on treatments, we don't compromise on centers, and usually the stuff we do are much more expensive than the normal people would, because my heart is there because I want these people to have a baby. It's not only an organization. Every couple is, my neshama is with them, that they should be able to be matzliach. They are dealing with many, many issues. People are afraid for the unknown, and it's justified because people are struggling. But I myself in the beginning never believed that financially, telling a couple that you're financially set for the entire journey makes such a major, major difference and a shift in how the people are reacting from there and on. Because they know there's somebody out there for them and somebody is covering them. It's a massive amount of chizuk for a person to know that he doesn't have to worry if he can redeem his blood work results, or he can go to the next appointment because somebody is there behind him. I wish Klal Yisrael that actually contributes money to Bonei Olam would sometimes pause and think about the chesed that you are generating for so many people in Klal Yisrael. You're basically their lifeline. It's not the money, it's that you were there for them. That means so much more than the actual finances.
Really beautiful. Two more questions. After 120 years on this earth, what do you want the Ribono Shel Olam to say to you about the mission, about your mission?
Oh, my friend, I'm not thinking about after 120. I plan to be around here for a very long time, and I plan to be there for Klal Yisrael as best as I can. I think you're missing a point. I'm not doing this because the Ribono Shel Olam is going to reward me. I'm doing this because I am so proud that the Ribono Shel Olam chose me from hundreds of millions of people in the world. Rabbi Bachner, you're going to be my shliach for fertility. I'm not that smart. I'm not that brilliant. I'm no different than many people in the street. And how I got to do this in the first place was mamish Hashem was squeezing me from corner to corner. For me, it's the biggest satisfaction that the Bonei Olam picked on me. You are going to be my shliach. And the rest we'll leave up for later.
Last question that I want to close with is, if there's a couple watching this at home, perhaps there's a couple in this room now that they're silently going through that challenge, they're trying to start their family, but it didn't happen yet. What advice would you give to them?
First of all, they should be calm. There is somebody out there for them. Somebody's out there for them which will never let go of them. We will be there through thick and thin. And I think Bonei Olam by now must probably carries a name to it with the biggest organization in the world that dishes out medicine at such a level, literally hour by hour, worldwide. The schus of so many people sitting in this room that want to be for that couple over there should be their biggest chizuk, knowing that people, they don't even know who they are, but they carry and they worry for them. And b'siyata d'shmaya, they'll be joining our ranks, our numbers, b'karif.
Rabbi Bachner, thank you so much for everything you do, everything you can continue to do. For those watching at home, for those in this room, we are at 93%. We're almost there. We want to help build families, and we can't do it without your help. So please be generous and open your wallets.
I do want to add, we have an Ezes Noshim here with us, and people should only know how much the Ezes Noshim of Flatbush has been so helpful for Bonei Olam throughout the entire year. Something to be very, very proud of, and I'm very, very thankful for them.
This time you're here. Picture. Okay, that was excellent. Thank you again to Rabbi Bachner. Next up, I think we're going to have a part 2 with Alex Clear and his crew. I think it's now. Yeah, we got to hear some music. Yeah. In the meantime, while we set that up, I just want to say that we are at 1.396756. By the end of this song, we hope to be at a little closer to our goal. Coming right up very soon, Alex Clear. We have a surprise guest. This night is full of surprises and full of donations, of course, as well. We have a surprise guest coming up after Alex performs. And then we have a shtickle magic show, and then also some other stuff. So stay tuned.
I can use this one. It happens. Kol ya anoichi shemea al levanim kol ya Yishrayim bevat Luna gepilde Vaterin Zog seine Kinder Heide dadam, oide dadam, oide dadayam Oh yo yam, heide dadayam Heide dadam, oide dadam, oide dadayam Oh yo yam, heide dadayam Children, children, where can you be that you no longer remember me? I did that, I'm no, I did not my Oh, yeah, mama, I did that. Children, children, come to your home. It's just too hard for me to be alone. Bonei Olam, אני לא אוכל לשבת יחידי בביתי. אל אדם, או אל אדם, או אל אדם. Oh, yeah, mama, yeah, da, da, da. Al adam, oh, al adam, oh, al adam, oh. Oh, yeah, al adam. Avinu, Avinu, ech ne'vahilech, Hashomer omed b'shar hamelech. Nashichanda Tzem Yodecho Lo das Korosoedecho Nashichanda Tzem Yodecho Lo das Korosoedecho
Thank you so much.
Ya baba, ya baba, ya ba, ya ba, ya ba. Ya baba, ya baba, ya ba, ya ba, ya ba. Ya baba, ya baba, ya ba, ya ba, ya ba. Ya baba, ya baba, ya ba, ya ba, ya ba. We're on the back of the wagon of the Baal Shem Tov, in the back of the wagon of the Bush. We're in the back of the wagon of the Baal Shem Tov, in the back of the wagon of the Bush. We're in the back of the wagon of the Baal Shem Tov, in the back of the wagon of the Bush. We're in the back of the wagon of the Baal Shem Tov, in the back of the wagon of the Bush. Ya baba, ya baba, ya ba, ya ba, ya ba. Ya baba, ya baba, ya ba, ya ba, ya ba. Ya baba, ya baba, ya ba, ya ba, ya ba. Ya baba, ya baba, ya ba, ya ba, ya ba. We're in the back of the wagon of the Baal Shem Tov, in the back of the wagon of the Bush. In the back of the wagon of the Baal Shem Tov, in the back of the wagon of the Bush. We're in the back of the wagon of the Baal Shem Tov, in the back of the wagon of the Bush. We're in the back of the wagon of the Baal Shem Tov, in the back of the wagon of the best. We're in the back of the wagon of the Baal Shem Tov, in the back of the wagon of the Baal Shem Tov, in the back of the wagon of the best. In the back of the wagon of the Baal Shem Tov, in the back of the wagon of the best. We're in the back of the wagon of the Baal Shem Tov, in the back of the wagon of the best. We're in the back of the wagon of the Baal Shem Tov, in the back of the wagon of the best. We're in the back of the wagon of the Baal Shem Tov, in the back of the wagon of the best. We're in the back of the wagon of the Baal Shem Tov, in the back of the wagon of the best. Thank you. Far away from this place, I just want to see better days where I can run, I can walk shadows on and on, forget about what I'm running from. It all starts with one step, so I'll keep climbing as long as the sun rising. I promise that I won't ever lose my faith, even if I lose my way. No, I know these bones won't break. No, unstoppable. Unstoppable. To the horizon somehow, I'm the chain that can't hold me down. Oh, 'cause I will run, I will walk shadows all night long, forget about what I'm running from. It all starts with one step, so I'll keep climbing as long as the sun rising. I promise that I won't ever lose my faith, even if I lose my way. No, I know these bones won't break. No, unstoppable. 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 No, don't look down, get to the horizon somehow. Ain't no chain that can hold me down, yeah. So I will run. Yes, we'll rebuild again. We will rebuild again. Yivane Hamikdash, Hitzion Tamale, Sham Nashir, Shir Chadash, Uvirnana, Naale, Yivane Hamikdash, Hitzion Tamale, Sham Nashir, Shir Chadash, Uvirnana, Naale. rebuild again. Yes, we'll rebuild again. We will rebuild again. Oh, we will rebuild again. Yes, we'll rebuild again. We will rebuild again. Yibane Hamikdash Hitzion Tomale Sham Nashir Shir Chadash Uvernana Naale Yibane Hamikdash Hitzion Tomale Sham Nashir Shir Chadash Uvernana Naale. Oh, we will rebuild again. Yes, we'll rebuild again. We will rebuild again. Oh, we will rebuild again. We will rebuild again. We will rebuild again. Oh, we will rebuild again. We will rebuild again. We will rebuild again. Oh, we will rebuild again. Yes, we'll rebuild again. We will rebuild again. Shivana Beis Hamikdash v'meir v'yomeinu v'sein chalkenu b'seirosecho. Shivana Beis Hamikdash v'meir v'yomeinu v'sein chalkenu b'seirosecho. Rebuild, 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 rebuild. V'rachamim yibaneh. We will rebuild again. Yes, we'll rebuild again. We will rebuild again. Oh, we will rebuild again. Yes, we'll rebuild again. We will rebuild again. Oh, we will rebuild again. Yes, we'll rebuild again. We will rebuild again. Oh, we will rebuild again. Yes, we'll rebuild again. We will rebuild again. B'chesed yiboneh, b'rachamim yiboneh, b'chesed yiboneh, olam chesed yiboneh. Oh, we will rebuild again. Yes, we'll rebuild again. We will rebuild again. Oh, we will rebuild again. Yes, we'll rebuild again. We will rebuild again. Oh, we will rebuild again. Yes, we'll rebuild again. We will rebuild again. Oh, we will rebuild again. Yes, we'll rebuild again. We will rebuild again. You know I'm not one to break promises. I don't want to hurt you, but I need to breathe. At the end of it all, you're still my best friend. Yet there's something inside that I need to release. Which way is right? Which way is wrong? How do I say that I need to move on? You know we're heading separate ways, yes. And it feels like I am just too close to love you. 'Cause there is nothing that I can really say. To be true to myself, and it feels like I am just too close to love you, so I'll be on my way. You giving me more There's oh so much that you deserve. Nothing to say, nothing to do, nothing to give. I must live without you. You know we're heading separate ways, yes. And it feels like I am just too close to love you. So there is nothing that I can really say. Yeah, yeah. I can have no more. I can have no more. Got to be true to myself. And it feels like I am just too close to love you. So I'll be on my way. So I'll be on my way. When it feels like I am just too close to love you, there is nothing that I can really say. Yeah, yeah. I can have no more. I can have no more. Got to be true to myself. And it feels like I am just too close to love you. So I'll be on my way. So I'll be on my way. So I'll be on my way. Thank you so much. Good night.
Here we go, here we go. I am losing my voice. Baruch Hashem, we have a mic. Look at that. We are at $1.4 million. Round of applause. But we're not there yet. We are only 93% there. Less than $100,000 to go towards our goal. The donations are piling in. We have $501 there, $360, $500. Very, very nice. Beautiful, beautiful. We have a special mini interview prepared for you right now. If I could call up Abraham Banda, the proprietor for Pomegranates. As he makes his way up, we are close. We are close. We're getting closer, but we're not there yet. For those of you at home, if you already donated, donate again. So, Abraham, I know you are very involved in so many organizations, but when it comes to Bonei Olam, it seems like you're more invested and you do so much. What's different? What's so special about Bonei Olam to you?
I think that's a great question. So we all know Hashem wants us to help the unfortunate. The Gemara says that uni chushav kames, like a poor person is not like a live person. When people today, I don't know if it's possible to say on someone that there's an uni. So uni in the Gemara's Tzatan was somebody who didn't have food. But there's one thing that it says in the Torah. When the Ruchel Imeni didn't have kids, she told Yankov, "Hu v'li bunim, v'im ayin meso noichi." Give me children, otherwise I'm not like a live person. And that is something very powerful. That is why I cherish Bonei Olam, Rabbi Bachner, who brought 14,000 children. That's, I don't know how many thousands of parents. It's double the amount of parents and children. Every child has 2 parents. So tens of thousands of people are being helped. And me being a small part of it and partnered with Rabbi Bachner is very special. And then my heart is very close to it.
You've been involved with the organization since, I think, 2009. Is that correct?
2008.
2008. Wow, incredible. Something specifically that you like to contribute towards is the Flatbush Medicine Chest. Why that specifically?
So when I opened Pomegranate, we made a big pledge for Bonei Olam, and we paid it off. And Rabbi Shlomo said, "What do you want to take part of? What is the biggest thing that you can take part of to have some kind of a connection and a partnership to Bonei Olam and to all the couples that are being helped?" So somebody in the room said, "I think you're donating the medication. Every single couple needs medication when they go through infertility treatments. So having a part in every single couple, and especially in the Flatbush community, the Flatbush community is giving me my living from there, having that to give something back, that's very special and very powerful. I feel blessed to be a part of it."
Okay. We just got a $75,000 donation from Abraham, Banda, and Pomegranate. Wow. That is incredible. How does that make you feel?
It feels great that Hashem gave me the opportunity to be able to be from the giving side and help others. It's a very special feeling, and I feel blessed. And all we are is we are Hashem's messengers. It's not us.
Hashem should continue to give you strength, and everyone should know when they go to Pomegranate that they are contributing towards the Bonei Olam family as well. And incredible, we are so close to the goal. We are at 1.478. We are so close. Abraham, thank you so much. Thank you for everything you do for Bonei Olam and for Klal Yisrael.
Very welcome. Thanks for having me.
Okay, we are so close. What a generous donation. Wow. Incredible. Really bringing us to almost the finish line. We're at 98%. For those at home who are thinking now, should they give the $20,000 donation? Yes, you should. But maybe you're like, okay, maybe I should do the $10,000, even if it's $18, whatever it is, whatever you could contribute, you will help change worlds. There are so many people, as Rabbi Bachner said, that when it comes to helping a couple, it doesn't make a difference. Whatever they could do, whatever Bonei Olam could do, and when you contribute, you are telling that couple, we're there for you and we are going to help you. We next have a very special magic show from the talented Shlomo Levinger, who has one of those mics that you don't have to hold on to, which is pretty convenient. Is it on yet?
I don't know. Oh,
there
on.
we go.
There you go.
Okay.
I have a very special mic. I look like I work at McDonald's, but it's okay. How's everybody doing tonight? That was terrible. That was not loud enough. I feel like the energy in the room, we're gonna shift gears here for a second. We're gonna get the energy. Oh, we're taking the chairs off. Look at this service. No, you can take it. That's cool. All right. So here's what I want to do for you guys tonight. We're gonna do some mind reading. But before we jump right in, I feel like a $75,000 donation deserves a way bigger round of applause than we had in this room. So can we make some noise for that? Come on. And I don't know if you guys did the math, but if you do a little chat GPTing and you look up how much $75,000 equates to babies, that's about 3 babies. Oh, I thought this was a joke. You can't write this guy. You can't write the comedy. There's a BMW double parked that needs to be moved. It's about to get towed. So if you have a black BMW, that was another job. Okay. All right. I'm not even kidding. There's literally a car. It's there. So if it's your car, black BMW, make sure you let everyone know it's your car, because that's what you're telling them anyway by having a black BMW. Anyway, all right, cool. Glad we got that out of the way. Let's just jump right in. I want to do 2 tricks tonight. Sorry, guys, 2 tricks. But we're gonna build some other magic into those 2 routines. The first one is just to warm up. This one's just to warm up. And I actually want to bring up someone very specific for this. There's someone I've been in touch with, I've known for the last bunch of years. And when I got here tonight, I got a lot of pressure to bring this person up. So you know what? We're going to bring this person up, then I'm going to have a random person come up, and then we're going to have, actually, you'll see, a lot of pressure to bring up Momo Friedman up on stage. We're no longer friends, apparently, okay? Can we give Momo a big round of applause? Make some noise. Yeah. Now, be honest. You had no idea, like, besides for your friends, like, being like, oh, Momo, go up, go up. You genuinely had no clue I was going to call you up here. Is that correct? 100%. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to warm right up by doing this. I have a box. I also, inside the box, there's something in here. Can you grab out what's in the box? Yeah, take it out. Hold it in your left hand flat. And we're going to do this. I'm going to leave the box maybe with you guys right here. So can you just, your first name? David, can you just put this on the table? Yep. And put your hand on top of it like that. Perfect. Make sure no one gets in or out of that box. I'm going to get back to that in a few minutes. All right. Here's what we're going to do. Dictionary. Now, I want you to confirm this for everyone. 100%. Every single page is a different word. It's not the same word over and over. You genuinely have many. Oh, you want to touch it too? Okay. Keep going through. Make sure there's no same word twice in a row. You genuinely have thousands of options. It says over 20,000 options. We're going to keep this very simple, very concise. I have a playing card. We're going to use this as a bookmark. I'm going to bookmark one of the pages. That's going to be your page. You're going to tell me when to stop. I'm going to do this. You ready? So here we go. Whenever you're ready, Momo, I'll look away. Just tell me stop. Oh, okay. Behind the book. There's no words on the back page. I'm so sorry. No, we're going to do somewhere in the middle. I want it to be random. And also, I know the back. It's alphabetical order. So I know that Z, the front is A. So I want this to be random. So say stop at some point in the middle. Stop. Right here. 100%? 100%. I'm going to put the bookmark in the page. I'm going to look away. All I want you to do is take a peek at the top word. Make sure that I'm not looking at it. I'm looking right at you. You got it? Don't say it. Remember it. Keep it in your mind. I'll remove it so I can't even peek later on. Hold out your left hand like this. Put your other hand on top of the book. Beautiful. Momo, here's where this gets fun. When I snap my fingers, we're going to play a little game of word association. Word association. When I snap my fingers like this, you're going to think of the first object that pops into your mind that has to do with that word. Here we go. Done. Do you have a word, an object in your mind? Don't say it. Oh, he said it. Hold on. Let's get you a mic. I was told to use this one. Here we go. Oh, we're on. Look at this. You thought of an object. You said it out loud. So once you said it out loud, I heard it. They have to hear it as well. What's the object?
Football.
A football, like a football. Okay. You know what? Here we go. I was about to say, we're doing a hair transplant. I'm taking, by the way, there's a reason I picked Momo. It's easier to read his mind. It's like one less layer. Yeah. I'm going to go in. I'm going to take that thought. You just thought of a football based off the word that you picked at random. Watch close. You ready? Here we go. 1, 2. Watch your thought. He's holding his hands up. I'm actually going to go that way. Done. Be honest, when you pulled the dictionary out of the box, was there anything in the box? No. No, just the dictionary. You've been hanging on to that? Hold this. Just pass me the box. You said a football. If I open the box, yes way. Yeah, it's a football. No, hold on. Stay here. Take the football. Throw it to someone in the room. Throw it to someone in the room. Throw it to someone in the room. Just don't hit the fire.
What football is?
Oh, who's got it? Oh, he dropped it. This is not a check game, sir. Rabbi Bachner, he's going to help out in a minute. Rabbi Bachner, throw it to somebody else. Throw it that way. Who's got it? This ball's being passed. Who has it? Can we see who's got it? Who's got it back there? You know what, Rabbi Bachner, you're going to do this. Hold it like this. Yeah, perfect. You ready?
Throw it to him.
Oh, he's going to throw it. Okay.
Yes, if you ever come back.
Ah. Hang on to, no, stay there. Stay there. You ready? Don't move. Hold the ball like this, tight, so no one can get it. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to take this a step further. Do you remember still the word that you saw?
Yes.
Okay. I want you just in your imagination. Imagine the donation board is this book. Imagine those are the pages of the book. Yeah? Just envision this. And you can flip through the pages. And then you get to the page where you see the word that you saw. Can you see it on there? Just in your mind, in imagination.
Okay.
Yeah? I want you to reach up, grab the corner of the page, just in your mind. Perfect. I want you to grab it and just look around the room and find the person that you like the least. Correct. Okay. Look at me then. You can be mad at me. I brought you up here. Can you take the corner of the page and just tear it out of the book? Wait, what is this? What is that? It's not how you tear a page. Perfect. There you go. Good. Beautiful. You know what? Fold it in half. Fold the page in half. Fold it in half again. Good. I actually, in my pocket, I brought a little Ziploc bag. I don't know if you guys can see this. Can you just put the page in the Ziploc bag? Beautiful. I'm going to seal it up. I'm going to give it to you. Take the page, the Ziploc bag with the page inside. You're going to take it, and when I say 3, just like I threw the thought of the word football from your head into the box, you're going to take the page in the Ziploc bag, and you're going to throw it right at the football. You ready? 1, 2, 3, go. You feel it? Be honest. If right now the page of that book inside the Ziploc bag was sandwiched between the football and your jacket, that would be a miracle. You guys agree? Hold on. If the page was there, would you guys agree? Is that a miracle? Yes. 3 people. Perfect. Remove the football slowly. That would have been so good. Could you imagine? That would have been amazing. I think it got stuck, actually. Do you see? Right, Bachner, when you were holding the football, did you notice, is there any place for that to get stuck maybe? There was like a zipper. I saw you playing with it. Can you open it up? It's like a pillow. It's not a real football. I didn't want to hurt anybody. Can you reach inside there? Maybe it got stuck inside. Do you feel anything? Oh, what is that? It's a Ziploc bag. Is there anything in that Ziploc bag? It's a page. Take it out. Take it out. Take the page out of the Ziploc bag. Remove it.
It's in English.
Yosef, unfold it. Pass it to the guy over there with the blue jacket. And can you just look at the word at the top right corner? For the first time ever, what was the word that you saw?
Fumble.
Fumble. Does that say the word fumble there? If it does, you're going to hold it up in the air. Everyone's going to go absolutely crazy. Check the first word on the page. Is that the word fumble up there? Hold it up. Yeah. No, hold on. Bring it up. Because this could be from a different book. Maybe somehow it was planted. The only way we know it was really the page from your mind from this book. You've been holding in this the whole time. Can you flip through to where the word fumble should be in there? Open that up. It's alphabetical order. This might take a while. Momo. Oh, hold on. F. Oh. Is what happened? Hold on. There's a page missing. That's right. Let me see if these match up. Yeah, that is a perfect match. Absolutely. Momo, you're amazing. Guys, give him a big round of applause. There you go. Oh, Momo, we need a picture. He says a picture. Hold on. He was up here for 20 minutes. You could have got it. There we go. Beautiful. One more round of applause for Momo. Make some noise. Oh, with the numbers to go up. I don't have to do that. You guys do that. That's not my job. Where's the football? Oh, he's brought it up. Okay. You know what? I actually decided, because I did this event a few years ago, and I realized I got to do something completely different. I got to do something very unique. I got to do something that's like, I don't know, just something, I feel like I need to do something for the first time. Like, this is my first time ever doing this trick, what I'm about to do. I'm not even kidding. Literally, I was practicing this in my living room earlier. I've never done this trick before, so it could very well go wrong. And I say this sometimes, like, sometimes I'll hype it up. Sometimes I'll be like, oh, I've never done this trick before. It's so difficult. In reality, I do it every day. This trick, I'm not even kidding. First time ever. So, thank you. Yes, he wants to see me mess up so bad. I brought this. I actually didn't bring it. But I stole this from one of the band members. I don't know whose this is, so hopefully whoever's this is I have mechila from. But I took this from a band member. I put something inside. It's my prediction. Put it inside here. I'm going to leave this right here. I'm going to call Rabbi Bachner up here. Can we give Rabbi Shlomo Bachner big round? No, you have to. Oh, I have to teach a trick. Right, I remember I have to teach a trick. So you know what? At the end of this trick, I'm going to explain to everybody how the real magic happens. All right? Can we give Rabbi Shlomo Bachner a big round of applause? Yeah, there's stairs over there, I believe. Or you can just do that. Wow, very athletic. This is good. Come on. No, that's very impressive. Come, stand right here. Rabbi Shlomo, how we doing? We're doing. You're not excited to be up here. I know, you're very critical. So you know what I brought, actually? It's my first time ever, so have Rahmanas on me. It's my first time. Big donation. If this trick works, everyone's going to give a way bigger donation. If not, we'll figure it out. I brought some, I spent all night last night writing, these are my business cards. I wrote names of people on business cards. Now, these are, I think, the top 50, I believe 50, give or take, 50 Jewish singers in the entire world. Top 50 Jewish singers in the entire world. I'll read some of them off to you, and I want you to confirm that this is genuinely accurate. We have Dovi Meisels. This is in no particular order, by the way. This is shuffled up, random. We have Barry Weber. We have Alex Clare. He's here tonight. Can we give him a big round of applause? Alex Clare absolutely killed it. We got Mordechai Ben David. We have Joey Newcomb, Naftali Kempa, Gavriel, Michal Przanski, Itzik Dadia. Can you confirm these are all different? Every single one. Shmuel Younger, Maishi Tischler, Shalom Lember, Isha Ribo. Every single one. I want you to confirm genuinely.
I'm looking for my name here.
Oh, I didn't know you made music. We'll figure it out. All right, next time I'll add it to the list. Baruch Levine, Benny Friedman, Ethan Black, Yaakov Shweki, Akiva, Eitan Katz, Eli Levin. Some of the top Jewish singers in the world. Do me a favor. I'm going to rubber band these together. And if you don't mind, hold out your left hand. I'm going to put all the cards right here in your left hand. I'm going to look away. All I want you to do is take your hand, your thumb, and from your other hand and put it on the back. Yep, perfect. Yeah, this way, perfect. But don't open it. Don't open it. You're going to close your eyes. So I'm going to stand all the way over here. I want you to close your eyes, and I want you to riffle with your thumb. So just riffle up, and then just stop somewhere in the middle of the deck. And when you're ready, let me know. Okay, so close your eyes. You have a place? Can you open it up? And I want you, just you, to look at the name that you open to. So go ahead. I want you to just pry it open like that. Do you see a name there? You got it. Close it up. Can you remember who this is? Okay, I'm going to put these away. I'm done. Good. Be honest. You had so many options of people here. If there's a picture of that Jewish singer inside that bag, that would be pretty cool. You'd agree? 100%. Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time ever, I'm going to grab the mic. Tell everybody, who's the singer that you picked? Say it. Say it.
Well, I want you to see this first.
It's in here.
Let's see.
Let me just see which one. Hold on. No, there's one picture, I promise. You can check it after. It's empty. Say it out loud, just so they know who to expect to see.
Show me the picture first.
There's a picture.
I don't see anything.
Hold on, just say, who is it? It's my first time ever. Play along. Who is it?
My dear friend,
Yeah.
you don't know me. I'm not saying anything until I see that picture before I tell everybody else.
All right, have a good night, guys. Thank you so much. You have to trust me on this one. Just go with it. Who is it?
Chavre, there's no magic in the world.
It's true.
Mordechai ben David.
Mordechai ben David. That's who you picked. Ladies and gentlemen, you're not going to believe this.
I am believing it.
You're not going to believe this. Inside this bag, I have a picture. Mordechai ben David.
And who else do you have there?
No. I have a picture of Mordechai ben David as a baby. Thank you guys so much. That is, without a doubt, I know what you guys are thinking. This could be anybody. Okay, fair enough. All right. What? It's true.
You didn't have him on the list.
He said not Nissan Black. That's what he said. You know what? I came prepared for that one too. Don't worry. That's why I came prepared. Don't worry. I got it covered. Who was? You said Mordechai ben David? But I did have a backup plan because there's really nothing else in this bag, for real. Like, can you see? There's really nothing else in there. That's why I came prepared because I had a backup plan. I got a picture. That's Mordechai ben David. You guys give him a big round of applause. We got it. We got it. You know what, though? I do want to say something. I told you before the trick I was going to explain to you how real magic happens.
And I only asked you that because, you know,
I have to explain it, sure.
La halucha is a...
This is true. Depends you hold. Like, well, it's okay. I'll explain to you what real magic is. This trick, it's just a magic trick. It's obviously just, it's a trick. Real magic is what Bonei Olam does every single day. Yeah. Now, hold on. When I revealed the picture of Mordechai ben David in the beginning, it wasn't really a joke. I mean, it was a joke, but I was actually revealing to you the real magic. Because this was the original picture that I showed you. This is actually baby number 14109 from Bonei Olam. And he's giving me a hug. He's giving me a hug because that's my baby. That's my son, Avi. Yeah, that's Avi. And I do want to say that the magic that you guys do every single day is absolutely incredible. I have the privilege to work personally with you and personally with Pinnacle Siren and some other people. And yeah. By the way, this is, just to get the record straight. This is not.
Next question.
Yeah, this is not, they're not. Don't worry.
That's 14.
This is a real picture. This is from the internet. No, but I just wanted to say thank you so much to Bonei Olam for genuinely supporting my wife and I in the journey that we had. I think that, like I said, what I do is just tricks. What you guys do, I literally would never even compare to what I do. So thank you so much. Big round of applause. Yeah, there you go. That's the real trick. My name is Shlomo Levinger. Have a great night, guys. Thank you so much. Oh, the baby. Oh, okay. Here we go. Oh, here comes the inaugural picture. There we go. Beautiful. I think, yeah, we good? Should we do one more? All right. Where's Yaakov at? Is he coming? Beautiful.
Yeah. Okay, we are so close. We're $10,000 away from the goal. And Shlomo, that was hilarious. Yes. That was amazing. That was magical. I can't get up because I'm being blocked. But also, it was very special. So for you, thank you for announcing that and sharing that.
Yeah, sure.
For you, someone watching at home who they don't know. They're looking at their Meister account. They don't know if they have the funds to donate. What could you say to them of personally what difference it makes?
Makes a huge difference. I think one of the biggest, especially for me, I'm very young. I'm 28 years old. I think for me, one of the biggest, weights off my back, like when it came to just going through the process of whatever certain infertility issues, I think that the biggest thing is that Bonei Olam, and I will say, I don't know if they want me to say this, but I'm going to say it anyway. I did mention, I did this event 2 years ago, and I went over to Pinchas Aaron. Where is he? Is he back here somewhere? Where is he? He's right here. Okay. He tries to stay under the radar. He tries to, am I allowed to say this? I don't know. I'll say it. All right. I went over to him, and I just mentioned to him, it had been a couple years, and like, I knew that there was on the horizon probably some testing and some stuff going on. And I went over to him and I said, by the way, I might be calling you in a few months. I don't know. They happened to have just hired me. I had nothing to do with the organization. And they called me up and they said, can you come do this event, Flatbush, Bonei Olam? And at the event, I don't even know why. I'm just a very I say whatever comes to my mind. So I went over to him and I said, I might need to call you in a few months. So he said, no problem, no problem. So when it came time and we realized okay, we're gonna need their help, I literally called him up and I said, here I am, I'm calling you up, can you help me? And he said, absolutely. He said, I've been thinking about this and I wanna make you an offer. I've never shared this publicly. This is, even for me, it's hard to talk about a little bit because it's such a private thing and it's people don't even realize what goes on behind the scenes. I called him up and he's like, Shlomo, I have a deal for you. I'm like, okay, what's the deal? He said, we're gonna cover every single expense for whatever testing, whatever procedures, whatever medication you need. Every single expense is gonna be covered on the condition that you do however many events it costs to cover what we're gonna spend on you. So, meaning, it's a trade-off. You're gonna do magic at whatever events. Now, when we did this, I learned about, is this accurate? Yeah, I think so. So I did one event for them and we were even. And, right? This is the one. No, we did a bunch of events, and throughout the process, we kept in touch, and we're past that number, Baruch Hashem. We did many, many events for all these different parts of Bonei Olam that I never even knew existed, which we even utilized, even just from the medical standpoint to there's programs within Bonei Olam that just for couples to be able to just go out to eat to dinner, to relax and chill. There's the mental, the physical side of it. There's so many aspects of it. And we did that trade-off where I literally did, I don't even know how many, but a bunch of events for them as a trade-off for to help me with whatever the processes we were doing. And I can never thank them enough. I'm saying this publicly, so now I can't go back on it. I told them this earlier. I will never charge them for another Bonei Olam event ever again in my life. I cannot do it. It's impossible. I can't see a check from them and know it's going into my account. It's impossible. So I just wanted to say thank you one more time. My son is 7 months old today. Yeah. My wife wanted me to shout out. There's one of the when you're dealing with Bonei Olam, they have counselors, people that you can literally call anytime that will talk to you and just who've been through the ringer and they could just basically calm you down, or if whatever you're going through, tell you oh, we know about this, here's what's going to happen here, and just tell you kind of just as a counselor to tell you what's going to happen. And my wife just wanted me to shout out, there's a Bonei Olam counselor out there. Her name is Tova. We just know first names. Her name is Tova. I don't know who she is. My wife doesn't even know. We don't even know who she is. But I just wanted to give her a big shout out because she helped my wife a lot more emotionally than I was able to, which is pretty sad. But it worked, so thank God. Thank you guys so much.
Really incredible. Another hand of applause for Shlomo. Thank you for sharing that. Thank you for the magic. And another picture. Guys, we are less than $5,000 away, 5.5 from the goal. We are so close to our goal of 1.5 million. Charity.com/BO Flatbush. But that stands for Bonei Olam Flatbush. Flatbush does not smell. BO Flatbush. Go ahead, give it. Give as much as you can. Give whatever you can. And we are so close. We are right now just shy of $5,000 away, which, if you think about it, it's pretty wild that the Flatbush community has stepped up and almost got us to the goal. We're at 99% to the goal of $1.5 million. You know, you could imagine the amount of change this is going to bring to families, all the beautiful babies that will come into the world. It doesn't make a difference what kind of Yid they are, Hasidish, Litvish, Sephardi, whatever they are, they will be here. We are so close. And thank you all the people, Yitzi, who just donated $4,500 to bring us so close to the goal. Yisrael Simonu gave us $72. By the way, anyone in this room, physically who's in the room, who didn't yet donate, I know you guys, you're like eating the steak quietly. I've been there, done that. Go ahead, pull out your phone and give something. Give whatever you can. We are so close. We are so close. We just got another donation from Yossi and Shoshana Schachter for $50. We are almost there. Almost there. We are so close. I feel like we should do another interview. We're so close to this goal. Less than $5,000 to go, folks. We have less than $4,700. I would do even the end of it, but my math is not that good. But less than $4,700 to go. Wow. Want to thank again Shlomo Levenger, Alex Clear, Abraham Banda, Rabbi Bachner, Shia, so many great people tonight, so many great performances, but the night's not over, because we got one more surprise once we hit our goal, and this is going to be a fun one, but we are not there yet. We are 6 donations away from 2,600 donors. Yud K, Vav K times 1,000 is 2,600 donors. That means we just need 5 donors to hit that Yud K, Vav K magic. Okay, we are so close. For those in this room, could I get a raise of a hand who have seen from behind the scenes personally how Bonei Olam has changed someone's life? Could we get a raise of a hand? For those at home, you can't see it, but so many people are raising their hands. So many people are not raising their hands, but I see them thinking like, is my wife gonna kill me if I raise my hand? We know who you are. It's all good. We are so close to the final destination, but we're not there yet. We are about to hit our $4,000 mark, and then we will hit it. Guys, if you're watching at home, please have Rahmanis on me. We are so close to the goal. We need to get to 1.5 million, and we're just shy of $4,000 away. Go ahead. We just need 4 people to give $1,000, or 10 people to give $400, or 1,000 people to give $4, or 1 million people to give $1 million. Then we'll be good for the next year also. Okay, we are so close, but we are not there yet. We have, is it 48 minutes left? Did we like raise that time so we get a little more time? No, it's 48 minutes. We are very close. Mendel and Malky Newman, thank you so much for donating. We are so close. We are almost there. We are almost there. But we are gonna have someone who I'm gonna select in the crowd. It could be anyone who's gonna have to stand up and give us that donation. He's pointing, you're pointing to someone. Yeah? No. A few guys are like, point to him, and the guy's like, no, not me. Is there anyone in the crowd who wants to stand up? Oh my gosh, we are less than $2,000 away. Now's the time, by the way. If someone wants a chance to get on
The sadness, the Kedushas Levi says that, you know, Mashiach will only come when every single neshama that's under the Kitzur Kavod comes into the world. So even through those tears that people experience, there's a huge level of simcha waiting to be revealed. So if there's an organization that can help people experience that, bring these neshamas into the world, support families, and give people that sense of joy and love, it's everything. It's a very, very special thing. So I'm very happy to be a part of it tonight.
That's incredible. Thank you for sharing all of that. Really, really special. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Alex Claire.
Thank you.
Thank you. That is beautiful. What an inspiring story. And folks, we're at over $1.63 million. We are almost $100,000 away from the bonus goal. We are so close. Thank you to the, I don't know how to pronounce it, the Dweck Fund? Dweck Fund. I would not have spelled that correctly. Dweck Fund gave $36,000. Round of applause. He's over there. He's right there? Thank you. Oh, he doesn't want to be pointed out. Wow, shkach. If you want to come up and say something, or no way. Do you want to come up? Yeah? Come up. No? I think you should come up. More than just the donation you guys just gave, you're going to help others see, and we're going to understand why it's so important to give, if you want. It doesn't sound like he wants to come up. No pressure. Achla Lana, Achla. I don't know if I'm pronouncing. $5 donation. DJ is in the building. Anonymous just gave $746. Folks, we are 31 minutes away from the time. They said if we don't hit the goal, they're going to keep me here forever. So please, for my benefit, let us get to the goal. We are so close. Let us go, Flatbush community. Let's get there. We are so close to getting there. Make your phone calls. If you're at home, if your parents are sleeping, by the way, and you're watching this, and you should be going to bed right now, but your parents are sleeping, pull out their wallet. They won't know the difference. And just put in all those numbers and give a nice, $5,000 donation, $10,000 donation. Beautiful, beautiful. Great stuff. This is great. I am not out of words because I have so much more to say, but we will get to our goal. Let's go, Flatbush community. Let's go. Okay, we're going to wrap it up, but not until we get to our goal. No, we're going to wrap it up. We are so close to our goal. I know we could get there. It's now 30 minutes left to get to the goal. Oh, we just got a $50,000 donation. That's incredible. In memory of our dear father, Alav Shalom, and in zchus of all those that are waiting for the Yeshua. Their father is looking down with such pride in his eyes. And K'nai Nahara, we are at 1.68 million. Wow. And again, when we say bonus goal, it doesn't mean because, we just want more. No. It's because more children will be born. Of course, if we could make the goal $5 million, we would. But we need to be in the realm of being able to get there. We're at 1.68 million. I'm going to sign off. Thank you so much. If you're watching this, you contributed. Don't forget to keep on giving, and Hashem will continue to give. Thank you to the Bonei Olam family. Thank you. And applause to the team at Bonei Olam that was able to put this together. Shkayach to Bonei Olam. Thanks to all of you, and continue to give. Shkayach. Thank you very much.